It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 at home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, Be High. Radio, shouting, man. Stepping in the building, I got my Northside partner.
Yeah.
6 man, cash like the neighborhood brick man. Q.
What's up,
What's
man?
good with it, my dog?
Hey, man, still out here getting it, man. Like I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
can
I ain't
definitely
got
dig it. Yes, sir. Now, let's get straight to it, though, man. This new tape. 6 man, going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tell me how it came about and what made you go ahead and drop that thing?
The 6 man, as you know, we sitting up here watching basketball now. So
That's right.
The 6 man just comes from, the 6 man. I feel like the 6 man is the ones that are the ones that slept on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But those are the ones who really be, performing when called upon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Clutch. You know what I'm saying? They do the most. You know what I'm saying? He might have a quiet 30.
Yeah.
You don't even remember him shooting. Cause you was asleep, that's why.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where that whole concept come from. So, and I hooped my whole life up until my first year in college in 2011. So that's where that come from.
I can definitely dig that. Now, that intro though, Q. You don't hold nothing back.
Nah, man. I just summed it up in a nutshell, man. Basically laid the foundation of the tape, and we just touched points, and the other songs after the intro, we just touched points on what was said in the intro.
Yeah, you say. Y'all saw from biting your tongue, though, man.
Yeah, man.
How much in this game do you feel like you got to bite your tongue just so you can stay down with the movement?
You can be the one who say what you want and burn some bridges, or you can be the one to just suck it up and charge it to the game and just keep getting your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I choose personally to be the one to keep getting the money, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to take no BS or, do nothing crazy or no behind kissing, but there's a job too at the same time.
That's right.
And the bigger focus is my folks. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It come with being a boss.
I can definitely dig that.
Yep.
Now, you also touched on that basketball career, man. Facing 5 years, losing scholarships, man.
All that, man.
What was that about? And how did you overcome that? And what was going through your mind at the time when the funk was hitting the fan like that for a young man?
Really, what was going through my mind, man, was just me feeling like a screw up, letting my mama down after all the years and the time that she done put and supported me and what I really wanted to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like I was just a big screw up, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt like she had always told me just be careful what you do, because within a heartbeat of a second, you know what I'm saying, everything can go down the drain, and that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good though, you know what I'm saying? I bounced back though, so it's all good. Yeah, but I basically just wanted my true supporters, my true following to, know a little bit more about me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who I really am, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Another banger on that tape though, man. That week with that boy Dolph, man.
Yeah, that's my
Song
boy, man.
going off. How did that come about?
Oh man, just did a hook one day and I really just heard him on it, so I hit him, text him, sent it to him. He had it back to me like in a day.
Yeah.
And simple as that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a topic that everybody can relate on, you know what I'm saying? That, everybody can feel like, everybody feel like they know somebody that's weak and about something, you fell in love with the the such and such, you weak. They sat you down, you told, man, you weak. You know what I'm saying?
Type I am.
Yeah.
Break that down to me, man, 'cause that thing going crazy too.
Type I am, the first verse, it's 3 verses on there. The first verse is about my uncle. He played a big role in my life.
Yeah.
He's like my uncle / my pops, you know what I'm saying? Did 13 years in the pen, and when he first went away, it was very emotional for me. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just got out about 8 months ago.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And the first thing he want to do is, flex on his baby mama. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? For what? She ain't nothing, because if she was, she would have waited for you, but she had a baby boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You trying to flex on somebody that's in the Taurus. How much what can you really flex on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, basically just me saying, you ain't got to do what you did to I got you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The second verse is basically about a person that's in the league right now. A old friend of mine who we was like this, you know what I'm saying? And when we got into the trouble, he was a big recruit. He was the number two player in the country at the time.
Yeah.
When we all throughout high school, he was the number 2 player in the country. And when we got into trouble, I'm talking about my boy. I'm talking about from when he was dirty socks, holy socks every day. My boy at my house feeding him. I got a cut. He going to get a cut. You know what I'm saying? But when we got into the trouble, he kind of switched up. I guess the coaches got to his head and made it seem like I'm a bad person, blah blah blah. When I didn't even do what happened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but it's all good though. Once again, cause I'm straight.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what that's basically about. How he switched up on me. You know what I'm saying? Went to Wake Forest, and I ain't talked to him. I ain't talked to him since that day. It's like we could quit talking cold turkey.
Are you
You know what I'm
serious?
saying? I ain't talked to him since that day. You know what I'm saying? Back in '08, I ain't talked to him. But basically me putting it out there what happened to me, basically saying after being a fraud, I still wanted the best for you because that's the type of person I am.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. See, that's crazy. I mean, in this game, folks you come up with time changes things, and then it's hard for folks to keep it 100, but it really ain't that hard.
Man, it take more energy to
run.
wish bad up on somebody or to hate than it does to do you and just be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
now, new music on the way though, man. More tapes. I mean, you telling me you're about to drop one that week.
Yeah.
What's that about, man? What's happening?
Man, me and my dog Zay told him got a whole tape coming. Man, just can't call it. That's the name of the tape.
Mhm.
He asked me the other day, what's the name of the tape you and Zay doing? I
Yeah.
can't even call it. That's the name of the tape. I can't call it. Here, just take the music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the music. I can't call it. All the tape names, whatever, it don't matter. The 6 Man was what mattered most to me because it was a feeling behind it. You know what I'm saying? It was me letting people in on my personal life. You know what I'm saying? But this tape, back to regular scheduled programming.
How were things going from being independent to dealing with majors and stuff like that? Because I saw you touch on that on the tape also. I mean, what was that experience like?
Man, it's hectic, man.
And also, I hate to cut you off. Break it down for the next man that's coming up that don't understand what he about to get into.
Man, a lot of it is smoke and mirrors, man. A lot of it just promises made that's broken, and they try to. Everybody's situation is different,
Yeah.
But just be mindful of your situation that you getting into. Don't make it all about the money, unless you just want some quick money and ain't looking for longevity.
Yeah.
But it's hectic, man. Trying to water you down and you seeing yourself and knowing what you want to do, but they don't believe in it or agree with it. But it's like I'm the reason why I'm here at the same time. Like you wouldn't have called me and came and signed me if I didn't do this in the past to get me. You know what I'm saying? So let me have some type of creative control. And I personally just wasn't with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I'm saying? Just let me go. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no dropping, none of that. It's just me calling and like, look, they call Big Dog and just can y'all let me go, please? Because I don't agree with it. I want to do my own thing because y'all don't see my vision.
Oh man, I mean, now what is your vision though, Q?
It wasn't their vision. It wasn't their vision, basically, man. It's just simple, man. It's just a lot of this stuff is smoke and mirror. Well, 90% of this stuff is smoke and mirrors, and I ain't afraid to admit it because I'm still a human.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about no fame, keep a G with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because your torch gonna die out one day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff smoke and mirrors, and a lot of people get caught up in it, which is cool. But just don't forget what's what and what ain't. You know what I'm saying?
How has it been maintaining your 100% inside of the industry? Because a lot of folks, they get in the game, man, the women start calling, the money start rolling, and folks start going crazy every time you walk in the room, and they change. How have you been able to stay so humble?
I mean, the fame, I ain't really too popular like that. There's a lot of people that don't even, recognize me, which I kind of like. Because it's like it take a lot of tension off me, you know what I'm saying? It take attention off of you as far as like, okay, Jack boys ain't gonna be on no funny stuff because some of them don't even know who you are, which is cool.
Yeah.
I like playing the background, you know what I'm saying? Just give me my money, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But me remaining humble, I personally feel like I'd be a lot different if I didn't have the team I had for Rico, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just being an OG and just, every time I'm feeling some type of way I want to snap, you just let me know, like, look, it's your career. You can do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to let you know it ain't worth it.
That's right.
And the only part about that statement that makes me not snap is it's your career. That's the only part about it. It's like, all right, man, whatever.
Exactly.
But it's cool though, man. It's part of the industry, man. It come with being a boss, man. Any field you in, with you being a boss or being a high position and being the head honcho, it's gonna be problems. You take more L's than you do W's, but the W's outweigh all them L's. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Coming into the game as a young man and then getting all the way up through there for a second. What were some of the things that surprised you that you didn't see coming? Because when we all start off getting into the industry, we just thinking what we see. Okay, I'm gonna get on stage, I'm gonna sing my song, and I'm gonna share my music with the world. But then you get out there, you realize that that's only 1% of everything that's going on.
Man, it's a lot to it, man. You really got to work, man. The music, anybody can come in with a hit, man. The hit is the easy part, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes the hits ain't even hits. Sometimes the songs are just forced up on you when you ain't got no choice but to like them now. You know what I'm saying? So every hit ain't even a hit. Keep it G with you, to me, in my opinion. But I mean, it's just, you got to, man, you really got to work, man. You got to balance it all out as far as family time and working. Yeah. You got to, you know, it's more than just record, man. It's a lot of favors you got to do, man. Even when you don't do them, man. You can't break your word, you know what I'm saying? Because people take it personal, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot, man. People just see the money, the car, whatever, the jewelry, the females, but that's probably maybe 10% of what you really have to do. And a lot of people, in my opinion, can't handle it. Won't be able to handle it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't be able to handle it.
How was life on the road, getting out there, seeing different places and stuff like that, being from the city?
Oh man, it's dope, man. It's cool, man. My only thing about that is the flying. I don't dig the flying like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I went to aviation school, and I know the ins and outs of planes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fly unless I have to, unless time doesn't allow me to, you know, drive. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, man. Going out the country and seeing different cultures and experiencing different foods and just different languages, man. It's dope.
Now I see you got another tape on the way with Grammy-nominated Sonny, man.
Oh yeah, yep.
Tell me about that right there, man.
That's my brother, man. Yeah. 516. That's the name of the tape, man. 516, man. That's the department that we cooked that up. That's where all the hits was made, man. That was Too Much was made. That was what Bobby Johnson made. Our department 516, door number 516. Tuesday was made. What else? Birthday song, Sang Downtown, all that. That's where all this was made at, man. At 516 out the apartment, man. You know what I'm saying? Make a milli out the house for real.
Exactly.
Keep your big studio, you can keep it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the concept comes. 516 is tatted on my leg, it's tatted on his face. Yeah. Basically that's what it is. We just got a tape coming. We just gonna cook up and
I know that's gonna be crazy. Now I know I also understand that you've been known for mixing and handling all of your production work yourself too, man. I mean that's cold blooded. I mean, how did you figure that out, and what made you get down with that like that?
I mean, when you ain't got nobody to record you, you ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? you ain't got nobody to record you at the house.
That's right.
You got all the equipment in your basement. I got all the equipment in my basement. You know what I'm saying? The whole studio in my basement. It's like, hey, what you gonna barbecue a meal do?
That's right. That's right.
YouTube teach you everything. You know
exactly.
So hey. Either you get on YouTube or you just, I don't know. That's on. Yeah. But that's how I learned, man. Just getting on there and if I ain't know how to do something, just get on YouTube, figure it out.
Now, on the political side of things, you know, folks are going crazy in these streets right now with the police killing up black folks left and right, man. Yeah. What are your feelings about that? Because, I mean, it's not just Baltimore. I mean, it's not just L.A., Atlanta, Chicago, or New York. I mean, it's going on all the way across the board. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I mean, I definitely think it's crazy, and it's just, people got to be mindful, man. If you know what's going on, in order to not make yourself the next victim, man. And you see how the last person was killed. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, if you seen what he did, he ran or whatever, and he didn't have nothing. Yeah. Why would you run? You know how the last person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just got to be mindful, man. That's all. Just be mindful of the decisions you make, man. If you know the police have the upper hand right now and all the BS is going on, you really, it's kind of like you just gotta kiss they behind, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know,
just
man.
To stay alive.
Just basically just to stay alive and go on with your business, you know what I'm saying? Just be mindful, that's all. But it's definitely hurtful seeing what's going on, because, you know, all of them, from what I've seen, are African-American males, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just advise everybody just to be mindful, man, and just be careful, you know what I'm saying? And don't get to talking crazy and feeling tough, man. Hey.
Because it ain't worth dying over.
It ain't worth dying over, man. People worry about your friends, people worry about opinions or whatever, worry about being called a punk, man.
Worry about your family.
If you feel like you got to prove something and get killed, then hey, more power to you.
Already. Now, I mean, lastly, what's next for Q? Any singles, what we pushing right now?
Man, we got the week single. Yeah. Touched on featuring my boy Dolph, man. Okay. We got that. We got I got my visuals finna drop from a few songs that's off the 6 man. The Stick Up Kid, the Emotions, Games, Please Everybody visual. We got the tape coming. Can't Call It tape. Can't Call It tape produced by Zay. The whole tape, and the 516 tape produced by all Sonny Digital. It's all Sonny Digital beat. We got them coming.
Well, boy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming through this thing, my
man,
dog.
It's always a pleasure,
already,
man.
100. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
Hey, man,
Be High Radio shouting, man. Q in the building. This out 107.9. Let go.
Yeah.